Okay. Hello, everybody. How's it going? One sec. Gotta do something real quick. Hmm. Okay, I think we're good. I think we are locked in. How's everyone doing? This is not going to be a very long stream. It's probably going to be about an hour. But we can still have some fun. We're just going to do some course construction for World Cup of Design. Actually, from the last time that I streamed, I created 2 new plots. Didn't like either of those plots and ended up back on the first plot that I created. But I actually put together like a decent first hole last night, so hopefully this will be better than what we had going last time, because we barely had anything going. I also was experimenting with some some wooded areas, because the course is pretty like linksy, a lot of ocean views, but I also want to have like 4 or 5 holes going to the trees. So I was doing some just like placeholder trees. Like nothing crazy, and it's difficult because the sun is so low, so you really don't want to like block out the green with the shadows. But these trees are terrible. They're just here for placeholders, but we can have a few holes have trees, in them, like 5, hitting around the tree. It's a par 5. A few of these holes are just kind of here just because I need like a part like 15. There's not much going on there. 16 also needs some work because it kind of comes over this hill and it's kind of a blind shot coming downhill to the green. But yeah. Well, before we start, let me just let's go over to hole 1 and show you what we got. Clubhouse is sitting down kind of weird because the sculpting here is bad, but basically there's like a little ramp coming up to the first tee box. There's a clock, and this is kind of our view off the first tee. Very simple opening hole. You just want to hug the left side. I need to work on the sculpting here a little bit, but you can lay up to the right with a wood. You can still almost reach, or you can take driver down the left side and have a preferred angle in to the green. Still not sure if I'm going to plant grass on top of these bunkers, but I think even if I don't, if I just leave them like that with the surface weathering, they look kind of cool. And I was working on some kind of grass planting right here with these kind of like natural ditches, kind of. There's a few more of them. There's one over here on hole 7, like these things coming up here, and then coming to the green over here on 7. Where's the pin? There's the pin. So I really want to incorporate those more in the plot as well. What else was I doing? And then I was kind of working with 18. I added like this fence where maybe we might put some like practice greens and stuff like that. It's kind of a weird spot, but it'll kind of mark the OB coming down 18. And I do like this starting hole, having 1 and then 10's tee box actually right here. So, and then 9's green is right here too. So it all kind of goes together. So yeah, so we're gonna. I was working on some ideas for hole 2, which aren't really coming along, but it'll be okay. But yeah, let me just get this out of the way. All right, let's go make a golf hole. I think I kind of wanted to work on hole 9. I moved the tee on hole 9. It used to be further left, but I really wanted to play more down the road, I guess. I really don't want this to be blind right here. I just don't like that. Then I need to do a lot of work by this green. I need to do a lot of. It's gonna be a really short par 4, so you really need to have a lot of danger around it. I don't like that green shape. I'm going to clear all of these because I don't really need them. Which way is the land going? Probably off the left, right? So maybe pull this up a little bit more. Maybe you can ride one in here on this ridge. Don't really know. This is such a weird little hole. I might even back the tees up. Can I? I feel like it might ruin the sight line, which is what I'm most worried about. It's kind of a funky shape. And I want to sit more sideways. Like, that's so straight. But I also want it to be very cohesive with this. With this plot. What if we do something like that? We'll do maybe like a bunker here. And a bunker here. Bunker here. Don't want to get bunker happy here. Hmm. We could do something like this. This has all got to connect back here. I feel like I want it to be like it doesn't feel scary enough. Like it doesn't feel like there's enough danger. And that's my biggest problem here. It's got to be false fronts. For sure. Alright, so I kind of think what we should do is right here. Like not quite a lion's mouth, but similar idea. Because this bunker, if we put a bunker right here, it will protect this pin back here as well because everything's going right. So it's going to make it very, very difficult for you to get close. Let's just put a green down. It will try to make the land just like move with it. It's actually a pretty big green for how short this hole is. But then, yeah, we really want to beef this up here. Might need to lower this down, actually. this right here, we'll have to raise up the back if there's going to be a bunker right here. Then we've got to do like a little spine right here. Don't know if this is going to work. We'll work with it. Could work. Could be okay. This has just got to be disaster. What if I connected the fairway to the first fairway down here? Would that be kind of gimmicky? I think it kind of would be. This green's got to be nasty, though. How wide is this fairway? I mean, you could go further around this way. Like, my goal is to get you to play here. But that doesn't really make any sense, huh? Let's just lay some bunkers down to establish that they're going to be there. So this bunker's got to come across here almost. I kind of like this better. Wait. What if we do another bunker like coming across this way? This is not the shape of it. This is just going to be like the rough outline. Let's just do some problem is this is only 273 off the tee. But you remember, it's going to be tough for people to stop. That's the whole point. I just realized I haven't been talking for a while, guys. Sorry about that. It's just kind of locked in. Gotta figure out a good bunker shape here. Always thinking about sightlines. Don't really want a bunker right here, but I do want... do want something like this. So you can lay way back. It's really just going to depend on what kind of shot you want to have in. I need to flatten out this road too. How wide is this fairway? Not very wide. Something like this. What should we do? Like I up at the green, I think it works okay. It's just the fairway. And this could be cool too. We could do like a little like one of these. So you have the run in on both sides. I think we take the fairway down the right side. No, but hmm. Hmm. Gotta get rid of all this again. Try to think. Something wrong. Something not working. If it's something like this. Hmm. Again, that feels too harsh of a turn right there. What if we bring the fairway way out here? And this over here could just be runoff. And then could connect to this. Hmm. And then maybe mount this up? And then this is probably got to get raised. This has got to get lowered. Also, this is kind of random, but for the live streams that I do here on Twitch, I've decided I'm just going to start putting them on YouTube to save the VODs there because I can't save them on Twitch. So if you ever miss a live stream and if you care to watch them, they're going to be on Twitch. I'm just going to make a playlist. There's only one video on there right now, but yeah, so like a lot of this course will probably be streamed on Twitch, so could be fun to like watch it come together. There's a lot of problems with this hole, I'll tell you that. I feel like this bunker is too close to the green. Actually, maybe not. Maybe not. But also maybe. Gotta take all of this bunker. Might actually sit better too. Should we do another bunker across? Really go split fairway. I feel like we should just cut this off right here. That is a weird looking shape. I like that a little bit more. Okay, if we have this, we can at least do a So yeah, I really want there to be some sort of angle over here. I don't want to make this hole too complicated, you know? I don't want to overdo it. We'll give you a layup zone right here. And for the longer hitters, they can try to take it down this canal. That actually could be okay. Maybe make this little blind if you're going to hit into this hollow. It's really just that back right pin that's going to be really difficult. Yay. That could be cool. That could be really cool. And I feel like we don't need this behind to go as far back. So I wonder if we should just go straight to heavy rough, especially on a hole like this. Like if you go off the green, you'll be in the heavy rough. It'll really, because it's going to be kind of an easy hole either way. Let's make this a little bit wider. This can be just a hill. You know I love the dunes. Guess we can always come back and change it, right? Like it's not. All right, let's just get some fairway down. So we're gonna have a spline coming right out of this bunker, which might take some massaging, but the fairway is like kind of smaller than the other hole, like the first hole, but this is a drivable four, so it's asking you to be a little bit more precise. Plus, you're hitting a shorter club if you're laying up, right? So, and then we'll just plant some grass down this side for sure. This is where I need like a creek or something, but you know, I don't want to mess with the water tools. I don't know how to use those things. Gotta smooth out that little side right there. This is gotta be very precise here. Looks pretty good. And 1, secondary surface, light rough. Where is it? I need like this point right here. Forgot you could do this. Ooh, that looks terrible. Where's the one right next to it? This one. Good enough. Also, yeah, I see that person in chat. We gotta... Got banned. Ha ha ha. I really should have mods, but it really doesn't even matter because it's not like anybody's really watching. Hee hee. If anybody wants to be a mod, though, let me know. I'll let you be one. Because, like, why not? Okay. Okay, so... Okay. I think we got a good... It's kind of a good start. Let's just take... Let's honestly, let's just save this real quick. Probably only going to stream for another like 25 minutes. 25 minutes. So, yeah. Let me turn my Xbox controller back on and let me have a drink of coffee real quick. Lovely. I don't know why I went with a British accent right there, but I did. Let me do this real quick. Yippee. Hope everyone's having a good day today. I know I haven't really talked to you guys too much, but I hope you guys are... It's a Monday, huh? I am home from college. I got out 2 weeks before my brother does. He's still in high school. And everybody else in the family is at work right now, and I don't have a car. So, I'm live streaming my course. So I hope you guys are enjoying that. Yeah, it's been pretty fun so far. This course is coming along okay. Yeah, don't know what else to say. Been chilling. Went and saw a baseball game yesterday. It was fun. Man United won yesterday, so that was pretty clutch, even though it doesn't matter. We already got the Champions League spot, but still cool to see. Gotta get Bruno the assist record. He's tied on assists with De Bruyne and Thierry Henry. So hopefully in the next game, hopefully he plays in the next game, because usually the last game of the season, play a bunch of scrubs. But hopefully he plays. Oof, this sculpting is rough. So I think I'm gonna stream probably throughout the week this week, but I might sprinkle in a like a playthrough stream. If anybody has like any course requests, I might do a stream where I just play courses for an hour. So if anybody has like their course they want to play, just let me know. You could message me on Discord if you're on the Punch Bowl. You could message me on the forums if you want, or just maybe one of my YouTube videos. If you go to Course Design HQ on YouTube, and you want a course playthrough, I could probably do some playthroughs this week. I'll probably have some time. So this sculpting is kind of rough. But yeah, I really want to do some. The thing is, if I do the playthroughs on Twitch, I could probably like chop them up and put them on YouTube as well. So I really want to do some more content for YouTube, but just haven't been as locked in with YouTube for a while. But yeah, I was actually going back and looking like through the YouTube videos like throughout the years, and boy, are there some cringy videos. It's funny to go back and look at those, but there's actually a few videos I've like deleted because they were that bad. I was like, yep, we can't have this on the internet. Okay, we're gonna fill this in now. This is going to connect all the way over here to the 10th tee. It's going to look so good. But yeah, anyway, talking about World Cup of Design, I am in Group G, which means I am with Petty, Petro, Irish Golf, Bauer 19 something, and then it's me. So, and yeah, I was looking through. I'm not as familiar with like Bauer, but I was looking at his courses, and there are some good things in there. So, oh no, I forgot. Got to go around this one. It's just funny now how like in the community there's no bad designers. Like I remember when I entered the community was like kind of the boom of designers and stuff like that with like with COVID and stuff like that, so people were going absolutely wild buying the game, especially like 2K21 I think is when this game just exploded. Like I feel like it's died down a little bit since then. Not really, but like just a tad bit. Like it's not as active as it was. But I remember those days. Those were insane times. Gotta get this right. Gotta get the surface weathering right. I don't know if I'm going to plant grass on top of these bunkers, but I want to have them with the browned out look. Because I think it would look cool. Yeah, that looks nice. And then I've been doing this thing with the surface weathering. I've been going to this brush and then going down, I think it was like 30 something percent, 30, 35%. And then I've been using this to create, because it looks nice with the humps and bumps of the, this is what really is going to give the course a lot of character. Also, does anyone know how to do, like, how to, like, brown out the greens, like, where the slopes are? I just don't know how to do that very well. Because I feel like this course needs some of that character. This will be tough right here, making this look right. I am digging this look, though. I do feel like if we could really want to make this road kind of be browned out around the edges. I don't know why, but I feel like it's just the right thing to do. There's no way they would water it around the edges of the road, right? To me, this course is like a continuation of Cape Saunders, which is one of my courses from 2K23. Also, this needs to be up higher. This needs to be up here. See, this feels a little too flat, maybe. I am gonna flatten it around the screen right here. Also, this fairway needs to be flattened just a little bit. Bro, I saw the Michael Jackson movie the other day. So I have all the songs in my head right now. I know that was pretty random, but that movie was pretty good. I liked it a lot. This is what this stream has come to. It's come to us talking about Michael Jackson movie. Right now I'm just doing like a smattering of these random grasses. It's 3 different types of grasses. Kind of multi-planted all together. Also, my object meter is so high because they planted a bunch of multi-plant trees as placeholders. So those will hopefully be replaced with real trees. Because the trees I have right now look terrible too. We do these first. Then we do these next. Just a slightly different grass. Gotta love the grasses that change color with the we'll need some bushes in here too, but And we are not doing cart paths this time around because we remember that was a disaster last time. Ben did not like the cart paths. It was just a stupid idea. Cart paths can only hurt you. They will never help you in a contest. All right, now it's time for the sideways grass. Might throw in a little bit of the auto plant grass like near the end of the project. This is also very kind of placeholdery right now. That doesn't look too bad. And I feel like we just need to just put these in. All the way down here. Oh no, what do I do? This also needs to be browned up a little bit. Let's save this real quick though. Alright, probably gonna end the stream in about 10 minutes, so it's about all we have time for. But I feel like this stream has been a little bit more productive than the last one. Still haven't really play tested this hole yet, but we're just counting on it being okay. I'm trying to think which way the tee box would go here. How's that sideline look? How does it look? I like it. I mean, that's cool. I think I like it. Play hole 9. Let's just give it a try. It's not going to be... Drivable with a 3-wood potentially. The green's got to be really tough. Let's say we just play one down here. I'm on perfect swing, by the way, so. Maybe bring this even further down. False front and everything. Maybe like a little tier at the back. You could really lay back with like 5-iron to right here. If you want to. If you really want to access, it could really depend on the wind too. Because like if you have a front left pin, you don't want to go for it, or if the wind is whatever, or maybe you don't want to be down there. You might want to be up here with some room to like spin one in. This course feels very CC. That might go in. Okay. Two very similar holes, I feel like. Well, this one's not as similar because it has the bunker more in the middle. But I do really like that. I do think it needs to be more treacherous down this side. But I am going to work on flattening the green maybe a little bit. There's got to be a pin up here. Make it really difficult. Pin in the front. We got to do like a pin right here. Pin kind of in the middle. This pin right here is going to be... It's going to be nasty. We're going to have like a little backstop right here. Your only chance to really stop it. This pin is where you really want to come from this side. And maybe for that back pin. Up here on this, not really a tier, but then obviously a front pin and then kind of a middle pin with like this backstop really right behind it. Okay, so we've kind of built this hole. I kind of like how it looks. Let me just do something real quick. Lovely. We got the grass. Bunker sculpting is not really there yet, but it could be. We could get it there. And then one more thing I just want to play test before I leave. How does it work trying to run the ball on the green? See, I feel like it needs to be built up a little more on the left, working down to the right. But we'll see. Yeah, that's a problem. There needs to be more of a slope. Let's say you hit through here. How's the shot looking? I mean, if you're going for a this pin or a this pin up here, you are screwed. Front pin is probably the easiest one. Yeah, but imagine trying to stop one right here. Like, how would we do this? Like, sit down, right? Sit down. Actually, that's a great shot. Still a tough shot, though, you know? Wholly illegal. Okay. We're going to end the stream right there. Thank you, everyone, for watching. This will go up on YouTube in about 5 minutes. And, yeah, so if you want to catch any more of the streams, I'll probably be live usually about 9 a.m. Pacific time on the weekdays. So expect me back tomorrow 9 a.m. And then, each of the streams will go up on YouTube right afterwards. So you'll find the playlist on YouTube, Course Design HQ. So yeah, I appreciate you guys. Any of you who